Good evening everybody. Welcome to my Monday night stream. I hope everybody is doing well this fine Monday evening and have had much in the way of sales. We are currently looking down whilst my Brutosaur digs his head through the wall. He's tunnelling for some auctions maybe. Let's just move around to a slightly better angle. Let's have a look. There's Pierre right down there at the bottom. There's me sat on the Brutosaur mount. Zoom out a little bit. We are kind of hogging the steps a little bit here. It's not quite the most elegant position. What happens if we stand up? We kind of almost fall over. Right. So, things for tonight. Let's have a think. Okay, so check the mailbox. That'll be the first thing. We're right next to one. And check on world quests, reputation things that we might want to do a little bit of PvP perhaps, and check on things from that point of view. But we should be in a good state, I think. Let's go have a look at the mailbox first and foremost. Right, so let's have a look. So, wow, oh my word. That is a lot of sales. I was not expecting that. That's all my feasts sold. All my Bountiful Captain's feasts. Wow, that's amazing. Dorkside, how are you? Good evening. Good evening to you indeed. I hope you're doing well. We're just enjoying the sights of this lovely mailbox. I was not expecting this much. We've got 3 honourable combatants, the two cloaks and mittens. Hi, good evening Nox, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. We also have a quick navigation down at the bottom there, and then a couple more honourable combatants, Boots of the Fire Flash and Belt of the Quick Blade. So the honourable combatants is still selling, which is quite nice. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting all these sales of the feasts though. I mean, they're all at a relatively decent price, so these are all profits, mainly. That gives you some hope. You just made 30 stacks of feasts to move to a high part. Well, good luck, Dorkside. Hope it works out for you. For me, the Bountiful feasts have been kind of hit or miss, but this is a very promising sign. I'm wondering if someone has actually tried to reset the market on these. Let's go have a look. So if we do favourite searches, I've got a Bountiful search here. So let's just have a quick look. Ah, yes. So someone has gone and reset the market and pushed them higher. So they're up now at 2,000 gold minimum, which is, you know, quite nice. What we need to do is make some more. And let's have a look at the ingredients, in fact, because we'll have to see whether someone's controlling the materials. So I bet you Midnight Salmon's one of those. Let's have a look. I know Sanguine Cell's coming up, so there's a few here. At a reasonable price actually. My average purchase price is 84, and these are down at 47. So I would be tempted to buy these here to give me a reasonable stock of Midnight Salmon that will keep me going for a long time. I wonder if that might be too much perhaps. What's my profit margins on feasts at the moment? Let's have a look at that. Let's move this on over. And let's just turn Oreo camera off at the moment because he's not on. He's behind the curtains at the moment. So Bountiful Captain's feasts. We are looking at here a crafting cost is now a lot healthier of 1,000 gold crafting cost. So that's an 1,000 profit per feast. So that's very nice, very nice. So I think I can afford to get myself some Midnight Salmon and stock up on that. Good evening Mushy, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. How's your Monday been? Did you manage to catch up on all your sales? We're just going through and buying ourselves a good stack of Midnight Salmon. That should keep me in feast for a long time. And then we're going to have a look at the actual ingredients themselves, see if there's any bargains. And then we'll go back and restock on those. Very good, thank you very much. Had a busy day at work, but back home now. Spent some time with the family. Oreo's now back in the room, so he's just looking outside at the moment. So here we go. Frenzied Fangtooth up at 35 gold. Red-tailed loaches are at 49 gold. So all of these are looking fairly high. 49 is quite close. What's my lowest quantity-wise? Stringy loins, really. I got a 327 buyout average on those. And the red-tailed loach at 49, quite high really. The market value is more like 39. So what's my actual average purchase price? Actually 52, so that's quite high. Okay, so we don't need to buy any more of those. But what we will do is open up this mail. So we were looking at this earlier. So let's take the purchases. We'll take those and then we'll have a look. So all the feasts, as someone has very kindly reset the market, that's a whole load of feast sales. And then a few honourable combatants, a couple down here. So 132,000 in the mail. Very nice for one day. Very happy for that. Good evening, Lord Lux. How are you? Yes, indeed. It was a bit of a surprise to see all these feast sales, but we looked at had to look at them, and they've been the market's been reset on them. So we're going to go and join in and see if we can make some more. Quite a few leatherworking items. Still unable to buy fish for your feast. Oh no! Would you consider actually going out and fishing for them, Mushy? Would that be something you'd consider? Obsiana, how are you? Doing very well, thank you very much. How about yourself? Right, so we're going to have to do a big feast restock first. So now let's do this in the right order. So we're currently sitting at 506,000, which is really good. What we now need to do is restock on our feasts first. Let's do that. Captain's Feast, restock. So we need a full 55 to do that. My feast profit currently, well, for the new price has been set at 2,000, and my crafting cost is about 1,000. So my profit would be at 1,000 currently. It's more like 500 profit for my feasts. You buy 1,250 monolite ore as you completely run out. Pretty nice. Yeah, it's quite reasonable. Sale rate's coming up, so I was worried for quite a while that I wasn't going to get any sales of the Bountiful Feast, but as it happens, it's coming through, so I'm all right with that. So everything else needs to come from the guild bank. So let's open up the task list, and we'll have to do the mailing stuff as well. Let's head on over to the guild bank. I always struggle to maneuver on my Brutosaur mount. There we go. Sebumbra, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Any good advice with tailoring? Yes, I would say make all the shirts is a good one to start off with. Every shirt you can make, and always have one on. That's always good. Not huge profits, but quite good. And then at the moment, Honourable Combatants is still selling for me, although that's probably going to switch over to the new one once 8.1 comes out, so maybe stock up on the materials for those. No drum sales at all, actually, Mushy, interestingly. Average buy was 27. You bought for 21,000. Nice, very nice. Is there anything I'm stockpiling in anticipation of the patch? Yes, Dorkside, I am looking at embroidered deep sea, not deep sea satin, embroidered deep sea satin, because this will be required in the Sinister Combatants gear, as well as the deep sea satin. And most people seem to be just using this for leveling, so you can usually buy the embroidered deep sea satin for less than the price of deep sea satin. So I've been looking out for any cheap ones, and I've got a fair amount now at the moment. Right, just need to pick up a few things from the bank. Some frenzied Fangtooth. Right, where can we pick that up from? Looks like it's here. Red-tailed loaches. Are they in here as well? That's great to see catfish. And let's try some in here. See if TSM can get everything it needs. It's picked up some. There we go. Right, okay, that's done. Did I say hello to you, Morangi? I can't remember, but hello, how are you? And Nix, how are you? Good morning to you. All the shirts are cost to craft on your server. Oh, right. They messed the prices up. That's a shame. It really is a shame, because the shirts are, you know, they're not all a huge profit margin, but it's nice to put them on every now and again. Honourable are still selling for you. Good to hear, Lord Lux. You managed to completely break TSM today. You changed the gathering order. Oh, right. What happened then? Right, let's do a quick switch to Earthern, switch to Bridget. Collect up the things we need. It'll be nice once they've gotten rid of their complete stock of these, and then I'll be able to craft the Kul Tiramisu and Mondazi myself. This is all left over from when I was levelling up right at the beginning of BF8. Oreo's around. I just haven't turned on the camera because he's literally just over by the curtains. He hasn't taken his spot up yet, but I'll turn it on if he comes back over. Advice, do not put Gilbank from alt before alts. Oh, right, okay. Does that break TSM? Right, so we need to get the Kul Tiramisu from the bank, so head on over. And open up this.
You need something?
Yep, I'll have some more Kul Tiramisu, please. Looks like I'm going to use this up quite quickly, actually.
Have a good one.
And then send this over to Samadan. Flout refuses to mail it over as soon as you take it out of the guild bank. Oh, right. So I guess you have to do that manually in the end. Right, make sure we're on inbox and not on the other one. Now, this is interesting. Remember last night I posted all of Earthen's greens, the BOEs that I had on. And it cost me 600 gold to post them on. And then I said to myself, right, I'm going to get rid of all of these because they're not making me any money. They're actually costing me money. And lo and behold, I sell one of them for 8,300, which covers posting costs for one 48-hour stint, but it doesn't cover my costs for any more than that. So what I might do is just let the rest expire, see how things go. But that's interesting to see, nonetheless. Right, let's send the Kul Tiramisu over, collect up the gold, and then we'll switch over to Bridget. Keep alt before alt guild bank. Okay. Everyone in my at the moment has all the same guild bank, but that's probably going to be changed at some point once I need to do some more professions. I think I might make some more guild banks for other characters to give myself some extra storage space. But that's in the future. Right now we're doing okay with the one guild bank kindly given to me by Gumdrops. Right, so Bridget is, you've already got them on you, so you can mail them straight away. We're on inbox still, so send to Samadan. Oh, we need some more from the bank actually. So that's what was on us. Let's go to the bank and pick up the rest.
Good day to you.
Right, there's the rest of it. Let's collect that up.
Safe travels.
I love that Bridget still has her solid shot from way back when. Back when hunters used to need ammo. Still not sure what I'm going to do with that. You did 30 runs of the Ember Silk raid and heard for the Hide Your Bag. Nice. How many sales of the Hide Your Bag do you get? Because I don't tend to have that many sales. Interesting. Mail to Samadan is busy at the moment. Let's try a slash reload and see if that fixes that up. That's a interesting one. Solid Lobster, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. How have you been? More than you can hope for. Oh well, that's good. At least you're getting some good sales. For me, they sell not frequently, but they do occasionally sell, and for a good profit. Let's send the rest of that Mondazi over to Samadan, and then switch back over. About 5k each. Okay, a good price. Back to Samadan. What are my thoughts on the engineering mount? Worth it? Worth buying it or crafting it? Crafting it, I believe, from what I used to hear, that it was still worth buying. That's the I can't remember the name of it. The one that you don't need to dismount to do your herbalism with. I've got one myself that I bought. Let me just look it up. The one I want. The Sky Golem. That's it. Thank you, Nix. I don't use it much myself. Hey, Gold Goblin, how are you? The new one I don't know of, though, actually. You've sold 20 Hydel bags at 7.5k each in the last 2 months. That's very nice, Catrozo. Let's have a look at my Hydel bags. Let's have a look at my ledger somewhere. So if I go to my ledger and Hydel, so I have that's inventory. Revenue is what I wanted. Hydel. So the last one I sold was actually 27 days ago. That's in the last 30 days. Let's look at all. So I have sold, and this is since I reset my TSM. I've sold more since that, since this point. But you've got 8,000, 8,000, 11,000, 4, 4 and 5. So an average sale price of 7,000, and I've sold 6 of them. Haven't seen anyone made one yet. Yeah. The new one. Okay, you're buying stuff on a high pot to transfer to a medium pot, so you can get it for 500,000, but none listed on your home realm. Oh, interesting. That's for the new one. Okay. Interesting. I don't know about the new one, Dogside. I wonder if anyone else has any input on it. Taj Gaming, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. We're just going through and restocking on all of our gear at the moment. Well, cooking first, and then we've got some honourable combatants probably after this, because those are our 2 major sales from today so far. So let's just open up the cooking bits and pieces we want. Absolutely loads of cold tiramisu and Mondazi. I hope I've got enough space for this. Should have. Me and Pierre are about to get hard at work with some cooking. Right, so there we go. Look at all that lovely stuff. Okay, we can turn off the task list so it's not quite so cluttered. Now let's go find somewhere nice for me and Pierre to go. Come on, Pierre, we've got some cooking to do. So over, we've got the chef's hat on. We've got our crafting glove enchant on, so let's go over and make 55 Bountiful Captain's Feasts. Now this is estimating a profit currently of 61,000 because the price has been reset, so I've got a profit at the moment of 1,120 based off my crafting cost of 978 and a min buyout currently of 2,000. So let's get crafting. Make all of these. You have a question, is it worth crafting old transmog content to make gold? Just depends on your server. I would say try it, Taj Gaming. I've experimented myself with tailoring, and I still get the occasional sale of the Black Mage Weave gear and the Mooncloth robe. Those are two things that are certainly transmog wise, and then all the things like the tuxedo jackets and stuff like that do sell occasionally. So I would say it all depends on your server and depends on what you're trying to make. If it looks like it's a good profit and you think it might look good, give it a go, and if it sells, make another one. Just set up a crafting operation of one of each and see how you get on, but it is very much server dependent. Alright, let's post these on whilst we've got them. Let's go for auctioning, my auctions, yeah, that's all fine. Run post scan. Let's get all of those on. You're welcome. Certain enchants sell really well. Yes, they do, certainly. From an old world point of view, you look at Elemental Force for a start, that's a good one. Admiral's Hat pattern going up there, and everything else at 2000. Let's post the feasts on. Ah, Marsper, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. The glorious stats, yeah, they're quite good. They're definitely good. I don't think I've got everything in my old world enchanting. There's a few more things that I might want to put on. No worries, Taj. Ask away. If you have 50,000 and you're looking to get into gold making, where would you tell me to start to increase your gold? So with 50,000, you could start buying certain material. I think Mushy's about to say the same thing. Buy the mats that are cheap and then pretty stack them in stack sizes that are going to be useful to the person who's going to make something. That would be quite an easy way. It's also from Pandaria, like the elemental one. Ah, right, okay. I think I might have that one. I have to check that one. So what's the moment you throw away mats? I don't have one if I can help it any, Mushy. I'll try and hoard things as much as possible. I just keep on buying them if I can. It's space that's the problem. Right, did I actually post those on? Yes, I think I did. Let me just check. There we go. Okay, so let's just do a quick one. The old Shalderai silk flip, yeah, that was good, wasn't it? I don't find it so much these days. Right, so let's just do a restock on tailoring. We should, I think, have some honourable combatants to make. Let's have a look. A belt and 2 cloaks. Oh yes, we still have the shadowy masks to make. Now that means going over to do some shadow silk farming to get that. Might be tempted to do that, but to be honest, my main focus really is to get myself 36 marks of honour. So I'm going to leave that off for now and come back to that. But I'll do these. So gathering wise, we need 2 expulsum. That should be easy enough to do. Let's switch to the standard one. And let's make some braces. We need some nylon thread, so let's make...
That would scare you shellless.
Let's buy... How many stacks? Lots of stacks, I think. That should get me going for a while. So there we go. Let's make some braces. Make a good load of these for now. And then we'll go on for the rest there. What did I miss? So basically start small, and then once you get a lot of gold, start investing more into it. If you're in that mindset, Taj Gaming, that you want to invest your gold and invest it like doing the flips, like the BOE flips, then yes, certainly you would need gold to do that. Personally, I'm using my I don't need a lot of capital. I need to have some to be able to at least just buy the materials when I want to buy them cheap. But the main thing I'm doing at the moment is actually professions. So it's not so much... the only thing I need a bit of capital for is just, like I said, getting the materials. But other than that, it doesn't rise and rise and rise. There's kind of like a finite amount I need for that, just to be working with my professions. But that's how I do it, because I enjoy doing professions. But if you want to do things like Breg Vidstars and do the BOE flip, then by all means, the more gold you have, the more you can invest into those kind of things. Also need to farm that silk, but feeling lazy. Yeah, Lord Lux, I know how you feel. More buy what you need to craft one of each that's profitable. Yeah. And flipping can be risky. Yeah, it depends on how much you know the market. Maxing all your professions lately to craft gold. Okay. You've been farming certain maps to help the cause. That's you know, if that's what you enjoy, I would certainly recommend going for it. That's what I like. Making 51 feasts costs like 50,000 gold, right? Yeah, that is a form of investing, isn't it? I forget how much it costs to make the feasts. Right, let's disenchant these blues, because we could do with a few of these. Get ourselves some Umbra shards. And some gloom dust. This will help with leveling my enchanting later on. Once I've found myself a work order, or I've got my reputation high enough. One of those two. You'll have to rub it in. Yes. BOEs can be a very interesting market, lots of decision making, and you really do become very good at spotting deals after a while. Biggest risk is buying slow fips, lots of liquid, and then having to wait weeks. Yes, that's a pretty good assessment of it, Judy. I'd agree with you on that. It's not something I've gotten into myself. All right, Erosium, thank you very much for the host. Very kind of you. How was your stream? I hope you're doing well. Welcome everybody from Erosium's stream. But yeah, I can understand that, because you can see how Breg's done it with his BOE flipping. He's learnt the market. He's learnt what sells well, and you know, I'm the same with materials, with my professions. I know what's a good price for my server, and that works out really well for me. So with 50k, you need to stay away from it. Yes, that's true. 50k is not really enough, is it? You're too impatient to be for BOE flipping. I guess it helps if you play the game and you know what would be useful to you. That's the kind of thing that I would do. If I knew what kind of things I wanted. I mean, I was quite interested in once I was 120, I could see how using the honourable combatants gear was a good way for me to get my item level up. Then I saw more of a use for the honourable combatants gear. Sometimes get one-day flips if you spot a good deal and sell it for a bargain. Yeah, that's true. Great stream, thank you. Got your hunter up to 120. Do some Ironed Expedition boost, nice. And just finished getting carried on some mythics. Oh, interesting. Life of Goldmaking has been very good, thank you very much. We had a nice mailbox today, about 132,000. And we're currently just restocking on things, selling some more feasts and going for some honourable gear at the moment. And I'm currently doing a fair amount of PvP to try and get myself some marks of honour to be able to get the next set of Sinister gear, which comes out in patch 8.1, which I've actually really been enjoying doing the PvP. It's a new skill to learn for me. It's kind of like, it keeps you on your toes, certainly. I'll probably go and do some of that later on in the stream, once I've done a fair amount of this. We've probably got enough Expulsum at the moment. Got 6 at the moment. I mean, I'm going to have to do a lot of this when it comes to the Sinister gear. But we're okay for now, I think. Whole thing, just be a quick BOE search every day without buying. Get to know the market in advance. Yeah, that's good advice, actually. Yep, the old the vendor flip with all the silk is a good one if you've got the right reputation, not reputation, the right skills for that one. Hey Levitt, how are you? Mailbox was very good, thank you very much. And John Crichton, how are you? We had 132,000 in the mail today, which was pretty amazing really, and that was mainly down to a few sales of Honourable Combatants gear, and someone reset the market on the Bountiful Captain's Feast, and so bought all of mine up and has reset the price up to 2,000. So I put a whole load on, so that's a good restock, so hopefully we can get some more going. You know the market, stay away from it. Oh yes, Dark Moon Fair's on as well, isn't it? Yeah, I must do that if I'm going to do any more reputation. Another question, is there a search command or a way you can find cheaper mats easier? The main thing I do, Taj, is do a shopping scan for those kind of things. Like for example, let me show you. If I go on here, so I have a group set up for Captain's Feast ingredients. This is everything apart from the Midnight Salmon, which has its own group down here. So that's Frenzied Fangtooth, Meaty Haunch, Red-tailed Loach and Stringy Loins, and they all have a shopping operation attached to them. My shopping operation is based on my average buy price, which is really simple. It literally says show me everything that's on my average buy price or less, and so it tells me what in the percentage on the right hand side, the percentage is based on my average buy price. I've asked it to say everything above max price so I can see the whole range of everything. I'm just using this first operation because just in case I don't have an average buy price for something, then it will default to DB Market instead. And so when it comes to having the auction house up, I would then go onto here, and on my shopping I would then click on just the Captain's Feast ingredients, run a shopping scan, and then it will list all the things, and this percentage is based on my average buy price, so I can see that these are well above my average buy price, but the Red-tailed Loach is currently below my average buy price by a little amount, not by a lot. And I currently have 1,800 of those, so it might be worth me buying some of those, but I'd only buy any of these if I really needed to at this point. And then I'd come back here every now and again and try and find it cheaper. What I tend to do is I get up early in the morning, like at 5:20, and the first thing I do is I load up World of Warcraft and I just check for any good deals at that price, and then because it's a nice quiet time. Oh, looks like Oreo's come back. Let's pop the camera back on for Oreo. And coming back over. There we go. Here comes Oreo. So I hope that explains it with shopping scans. Right, let me just see all the chat that I've missed upon. You loot them by accident, takes forever to sell anything. It does do that, certainly. Playing both high pops, very hard BOA market, always enough deals. You just don't get the 2 times your gold flips. No, that's true. Fangtooth is well over 50 gold for you still. Wow. Just had a visual of me at 5 AM. Yeah, it's early in the morning, that's for sure. No worries, Taj. Yeah, you're more than welcome to check out the guides if anyone hasn't checked out the guides. Where's my command? Learn. There it is. That's my YouTube list that has my guides to getting to know TSM. So if you are interested and you haven't checked them out already, there it is. In pyjamas with wild hair. It's something like that. Well, usually I get dressed first and then come down, feed the cats, make myself a coffee, and then I check the weather and the train times, and then in the last 10 minutes before I leave for work, I'll quickly put WoW on and just check. I'll relist any auctions and I'll check for anything that's a good price, and I'll buy it up. That's my usual routine. It takes less than 10 minutes first thing in the morning. Okay, so we got our Expulsum. Let's go make our Honourable Combatants gear that we're going to make. So switch back over to that. And crafting, we're just going to make 2 cloaks and 1 belt. Let's hope for an epic. No epic on that. No epic on that. And then run for the train, yeah. Although I do have a bike, so it's a lot easier. Right, okay, so we're still at 505,000, so a decent level. I'll try not to go below 500,000. See if I can get my gold a bit higher these days. Let's post those on. And then we can carry on. Go to my auctions, they're all fine. Run a post scan on those. Oh yes, you can't see it with the Oreo cam. My chat window's further down. Let's see if I can move that up. Yep, there they are. The 3 blues we got there. I'll have to. I haven't got much real estate actually. I have to work out positioning of things. Okay, so another feast on 2,000, 7,500 for those, and my crafting cost is only 797. So these are all a profit, even at 2,000. So I'll post those on. That's those done. Okay, so next on the list, the mental list of things to do, we have. Let's check for any work orders that might happen to be around. Can't see anything there. Let's just split the list into the 2. Nothing on Zandalar. And Calteris. No, nothing on there. So if we were to do any of these Alliance War effort, Order of Embers, and then Tortollan Seekers, got 2,000 reward there. Interesting. That's a possible. We need to do some reputation things because we are currently at, well, we're still only neutral with Champions of Azeroth. 7th Legion is up at Honoured, that's quite nice. Storm's Wake is at Honoured. What I need to do is to get either Proudmoore Admiralty or Order of Embers up to Revered for my enchanting before I can advance that any higher. I did 1 Warfront, definitely. I did that yesterday, so that was fine. Whether I do another one, I'm not sure. Yes, that's right, you missed out on story time as well, Mushy. So in order to get my rank 3s here of my, here it is, weapon enchants, these ones, I need to get these. I need either the work orders to pop for that, or I need Revered with Order of Embers, or I need Revered with Proudmoore Admiralty. And I need to get a rank 3 of one of these before I can advance my tailoring on effectively. This is by going on the WoW Professions guide. I mean, I could make things now that they're yellow, but I'd rather get the rank 3s to make this a little bit less painful. So the secondary thing to that is to try and get my reputation up with either Proudmoore Admiralty, which is quite a long way off, or Order of Embers, which is less of a way off. So I could probably finish up the quest line that's going on over this side, over in Drustvar. I haven't finished everything here yet. I've still got a few different things to do. So that's something to think about in the future. Story time at 2 AM. Busy day with husband, prying phone out of your sleeping hands and putting it on charge. Very kind of him. Until the reset, you have bonus reputation from the world quest. Do I? I mean, obviously we have got the contract. Sign of the Emissary, bonus event, world quest. Okay, interesting. Well pointed out, Lord Lux. That could be a good way of me advancing things. I mean, looking at Order of Embers, if we did the Order of Embers Emissary, That would be quite a boost, wouldn't it? Because we get the extra bonus from those, and then we'd also get the... There's a bonus quest too at the inn mailbox. Oh, right, okay. Interesting. How much time have we got? I would like to do at least one PvP arena, but we can do something over here, definitely. There's a whole load of quests here that we can do. Ooh, Lady Waycrest music box. Oh, that's a dungeon one. Don't want to do a dungeon one. Take too long. Okay, let's head on over. What's the bonus quest for this one? Is this the one you mean? It's extra war resources. Ah, complete 20 world quests. Okay. Well, we might as well keep that one going. Okay. Thanks for the heads up on that one. Okay, so let's do this, and then we'll do arena just at the end if we've got time. We'll at least do the Order of Embers Emissary. Actually, thinking about it, I ought to get an Order of Embers contract going. My Tortollan one's run out. We might actually, we ought to also go over to the Dark Moon Fair and get the reputation buff for that to increase that as well. Okay, let's have a look. Contract first. Order of Embers, only 10 gold, that's easy. Let's buy one of those.
If you find anything
Pick
exotic,
that up.
bring it to me.
Open all that. Now, Dark Moon Fair. I guess Stormwind's the easiest way to get round to it. Don't think there is a teleportation one here. Where's that contract gone? That's the battle flag. Did I not? Oh, there it is. That's Tortollan Seekers. There's Order of Embers. Okay, so that's going on for another 7 days. We pop over to Stormwind, and then we can go over to the Dark Moon Fair. Might as well maximise this out. Head on down here. My staff looks like something out of Dark Moon Fair. And we'll head on over to the teleport. That'll be easier. Don't know of any other ones. There's one definitely here though. So we'll go here. Next to the auction house. If I remember rightly. There it is. So we'll do that. Take me to the fair.
See you later.
And now I think we have to ride on something. We need a ticket for the reputation buff. I haven't done this in a while. Let's have a look. What do I need for a ticket? Have I got one? I might already have one on me. Let's go have a look. Let's investigate. If we need to go back, we'll go back. I can't remember. It's been so long since I've done this. Alright, let's head on down. Buy it from an NPC. Okay. Thank you. Oh, I believe it's you run around a... What's that flashing? Sounding protection. Now where's the carousel? That's the one. Now, do I have
Welcome.
ride ticket book?
May your days bring you joy.
Need a ticket. I thought we just got one. Where's my ticket? Strange.
Tell me of your travels.
Gains 5. Oh, we need to open it up probably. Where is it? What does it look like? The book. There it is. Okay. Right. So, where's it gone? It was in junk. There it is. Right. There we go. Now we've got 5 tickets. Now we can go inside. Okay. Choices. Now this is the important thing. What should we ride? I think the Griffin would be... Oh, there's a dragon. Let's do the dragon. There we go. Yeah, thank you, Lord Lux. Yeah, we worked it out in the end. Right, so here we go. So we have experience and reputation gains increased by 10%. So we've got that, and then we can head back to Borealis. So we've got the 10% increase on that. It's very creepy music, isn't it? And then we'll have a look at what else we can do. You alright there, Oreos? Cat Cam. Hey, Blade TV, how are you? Oreo's just chilling at the moment. Okay, so world quests. Let's go head on over and do the Order of Embers ones. There should be a good few of them over here. So we'll just pick and choose anywhere nearby. Just far away. Okay, so we've got a few things that we need to do anyway. So if we start over with these two, those are both Order of Embers, and then we can work our way across. So I'll start with the one that's right here. I'll do that one. Just gonna see what I'm doing. I followed a while back, never caught my stream. Oh, well, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. We are currently, we've got a few targets at the moment. So one target leads to another target. So at the moment, we are doing world quests to get our Order of Embers reputation up. And in order to, we want to get to Revered. We're currently just in Honoured at the moment. The reason why we're getting this done is because my enchanting needs a rank 3 to help me progress my enchanting beyond 108. I want to get one of these ranks up to rank 3. So we need Order of Embers Revered to be able to get something like Gale Force Striking up to rank 3. There's no work orders open at the moment for these two, and Proudmoore Admiralty is too far off. It's only at friendly. So it's kind of like one step over to another thing. So the overarching goal here is to have enchanting up to 150, to have everything at rank 3, so we can start making some money hopefully at some point with enchanting. I'm sure it'll come into its own eventually as a profession. It's not been as good as tailoring. Tailoring's been really good with the honourable combatants gear. And then the other goal for that, in anticipation for 8.1 coming out, is to do the PvP side of things so that we can get marks of honour, that we can get the rank 3s there. So it's a many-step process, but it's all pretty good. Right, so burn things and do other stuff. Kill things, it would appear. Let's just AoE this lot down. That should get that side of things done. Well, there's villages there that need... Oh, let's make our way out there. Let's pick up all of that. Do that. Head on over this way. Do all of these. Been doing Order of Embers for your alchemist. Need the rank 3 flasks. You're like 6,000 into Honoured. Ah, okay. That's good to hear. Good luck on your journey. I like this saw here. Right, what else have we got? That's over there. Let's move. Let's do all of these whilst we're here. Do that, get that out. Get a shield going. How many do we need to kill here? 8 of them, so we need another one like that one. So I'll get that one in as well. Refresh my dots on those two, and then we can AoE these lot down all in one go. Should be easy enough. Oh, do a shielding myself there. Maybe a little bit of the penance. Oh, need to get those dots again. That's that, that's that. I should get all of those. That should die eventually, hopefully. There it is. That's done. And then more banners burned. Oh, we picked up something there. Oh, picked up some extra ads. Didn't quite intend to do those. I'm trying to get all of these done instead. There's a villager over there. Right, let's start with that. That should get them both going. Shield myself up. Might as well give myself some hit points. Heal myself up a little bit. Schism that one down. And I can smite these down. Oh, looks like we've got some help here at the moment. Just smite this one down. Should be able to go through these fairly quickly. Help out with that as they help me out. Let's head on over. There's another one over there. Let's dot that down. There we go. Okay. Bad Kids, thank you very much for the follow. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing well. We're just currently doing a few world quests at the moment. Can you add custom value to Expulsum? And there's bind on pick up reagents, so TSM shows crafting costs. Yes, you can. I can show you that after I've finished some combat. I'll wait until I've got to a soft area. For my Expulsum, I use the price of Tide Spray linen that, and the price of nylon thread. So the price it takes to, I think it's about 6 or 7 Tide Spray bracers that give me 1 Expulsum. So my Expulsum price is based off of that. Let me just finish this world quest and I can show you. Just need to avoid a few things. Oh, there's a chest there. There we go, done that. Another familiar. Do that. Might as well just dot these out the way whilst we do that. And we need one more villager. Somewhere. Where's the villagers gone? Ah, I can see one over there. Just to ignore those for the moment. Oops, didn't mean to do that one. Alright, let's just do that and then dot that and then shield myself up and AoE these down. No worries, Bad Kids. Thank you ever. Thanks for hanging around. We're just going to go through these, pick these up. You've been lazy and just priced it at 500. Fair enough. Right, that's done, that's done. Villagers. Show me a villager. There's one over here. Let's do this one. There we go. Oh, got some hand traps. That's quite nice. Let's head on over this way. And then we can go somewhere safe. Just might as well finish this one off as we're here. There we go. Right, that's done. Right, so Expulsum. So for me, I'm using the price. If we go to TSM and we go to crafting reports, materials, type in EXP for Expulsum, press enter. And so currently the price is telling me is 294 gold, which is based off of the price of 10 times the average buy of item number. Now I believe this one is Tide Spray linen, and this is plus 4 times vendor buy. This is the item number for nylon thread. So that's Tide Spray linen. And that's the nylon thread. That's what I need to make one Tide Spray bracer, and then times the whole lot by 6.5, which is how many you need to be able to get the one expulsum on average. So if I select all of that, I'll copy that into the chat if you wanted to use that yourself. So that's a tailoring for getting expulsum. Now there's other ways you can get it, and Jack the Dipper had a list on his website which had a more exhaustive one that included leather as well. If I do dipping, Jack's not around these days, but his website is still up in there, and he's got a price for expulsum there on his site. Your type spray's at 7 gold. Ah, right, okay. What else we got? We made a few sales of embroidered cloaks back in the game. Excellent, Macropiest. Right, so let's carry on with our world quests. Done one. Order of Embers. Next one we'll do up here. What gold wants. Okay. Type spray's 1.4 gold on your realm. Interesting, Daniel. Then you can buy that and turn it into Tide Spray pants and vendor sell those for a profit. Oh, there you go. It's a profit to buy, craft and vendor. Exactly. You've got it already. Yes. So what is the price of Tide Spray linen pants? Where's my crafting cost on that? Doesn't always show on the regular one. Tide Spray linen pants here. So the crafting cost is 77 gold. Currently costs me so 77 gold, and the vendor sell price is 39 gold. So it's not quite there at that threshold for me. Rock bottom would be 1 copper, the lowest price it could possibly go. Although that would be a mistake if someone sold it for that. Right, let's just minimize this one, and then we can head on north for this. Get another world quest done. Around 2 golds, worth it to vendor. Okay. Yeah, that's about the same as the Shalderai silk shuffle we used to do in Legion. This music is very creepy as well. Okay, what have we got over here?
I require components from the local fish.
Components. Okay.
Unfortunately, the local seagulls desire them as well. Acquire
Okay.
supplies I need and get rid of some of those
Gutting.
birds.
Bloodfish innards. Let's do some gulls whilst we're here. Smite them down, shield myself up. So I'll do all of these fairly quickly if we can. What else? We got a quest here as well. We can do quests and stuff for a fair amount of reputation as well. That's something else to think about. You know the numbers by heart. Your server's still amazingly wobbling with the prices. It's good to know those kind of numbers. Right, what else have we got? Where's the guts? The rest of them. Are they further south? Yeah, down here. Let's do those first. We could probably help out with a few tags here if we can get in on the action. There's absolutely loads down here. Sold cloth at 17 gold each last week. Wow, that's way up higher. I remember them being that price quite a while ago. Let's fish innards. Let's get some more over here. This place must smell. Right, what else have we got here? Fishing rods reeled in. The line broke. Okay. Oh, didn't mean to AoE those so much. That makes it a bit harder. Just dot those down for now. Right, more gulls slain. There we go. Oh, agitated snapclaws just come in. That's a tough one, this one. So I'll do a penance on you. Try and get this going a bit better. That took a long time. Right, what else have we got here? There's some more there. That's the innards done. The gull we need to do still. And then we need to do the fishing rods. Let's open up our objectives, we can see them that way. Alright, the fishing rod. Where's the other one? Up to the north, I imagine. Does the fifth one give me something? It's bound to be, isn't it? Fifth time a charm. Nope, the lines broke with all of them. Okay, what else we got? 2 more gulls to do. Okay, there's one. And there's one over there. Do these and then we should be done. There we go.
I shall begin brewing what we
Okay.
need immediately. I'm certain
That's
the
one
local
done,
fishing
that
will
one's
appreciate
done.
a much smaller flock as well.
Next one is a stone golem. Slain. Let's go track that one. Head over this way. I'll leave the quest for now. Come back to that at a different time. We want to at least just do... Oops, clicked the wrong button there. Now, which way across? Go across the bridge, I think. Oh yeah, I've got a fair old way to run here. So let's just go along the side. I don't believe I've actually been in this area. This is the quest area that I haven't done yet. From the cemetery. Let's just run through it. Ignore people if we can. And then carry on up here, past the things. Ignore the... Ooh, that doesn't look good. Let's go past that, through that. You can do it, Samadan. Lots of spiders. And then, where's the extra? Somewhere along here. There's a river. Right, okay. Got something over here now.
We have reports
Stone
of an enemy
golem.
in this area. Slay them.
Must be this one. Do we need a group for this, I wonder? Let's have a look. Let's just move out of the way a little bit. Yeah, it's got a lot of health, actually. Let's just see if we can help on out. I think between us all, we should be able to manage this. I'll keep an eye on people's health, as well as my own. I'll just keep dotting this down. Oops, didn't mean to do a shield. Let's do that. Penance. One of those. Keep on smiting. You're looking a little bit unhealthy. Let me see if I can click on you a bit more easily. There you go. Let's give you a shield. That should help. Or he's fast asleep. Where are you? There you are. There's a shield. Oh, out of range. There we go. Almost done with this one.
Well done. The people of Druskvar are safer thanks to you.
Collect that up. And then head on out. Okay, one more world quest. That's a pet one. Can't do that one. That's quite a lot of gold for that one. That's a dungeon one. I've not been there yet. Actually, yeah, that's a good idea. Flight Master. That'll take me back. Don't you agree, Oreo? Expulsum is about 681 value on your RAM. Interesting. So is that the price of your Tide Spray linen? Okay, so where are we? We're on that one. We want to get over that one, but we don't have a flight path for that one, unfortunately. I'm sure I saw one over there. Yeah, there is. Okay, so let's have a look. How can we get there? We might have to just run round, I think. Actually, no, we can go... There's a path there. Through there. Okay, let's do that. Let's head round this way. Carry on our quest of worlds. A world quest. Right. I don't know where we're at, actually, with reputation. We could do a tracking this one. Let's have a look. We're at 777. Show that as experience bar. The main thing here is the Emissary is going to give us a good boost. Although getting 20 world quests done before reset, I don't know if it's going to be possible. I'm not going to do that many world quests. So we need to head up to the north slightly. Where is this one? Oh, there's a flight point. We can go pick that up whilst we're here. That's going to be useful. Right, where are you? Let's go track this one. Over here somewhere. Looks like we might be in the water somewhere. I do need a water strider. There's the thing that we need. Let's hope we can get there quickly enough. Yes, we can.
My people are threatened by a powerful foe in this area. Neutralize the threat.
There we go. And let's help out with that. And then we can do that. Close that window down. Get some damage going. And that one's done. Okay, fantastic. So now a quick flight path. Oh, I've got 2 minutes left on that. Okay, we might have to run. Let's have a look. And where's the hand in? It's going to be over here. Right, okay, so let's head on up and then round. Would I value Hydrocore at any price or just 0? Now Hydrocore, there is a price to it, and that's the price of your time. So I wouldn't necessarily value it at 0. I haven't got any myself, so I don't know how frequently I would get it. That was something I'd have to look into. I don't know what other people value Hydra Core at. What is it used for me? It's in enchanting, isn't it? And it's also in here, Hydra Core. So currently, TSM crafting, I've got a max cost of 1,000 gold. Did I put that in manually? I imagine I probably did. Just so that I've got a price on that. Let's have a look. Crafting reports, materials. I'm not sure if that's a good price for Hydra Core. Yeah, I just put it as a blanket 1,000 gold at the moment, simply because it represents my time to go out and do a dungeon. For you, you get it quite frequently. Ah, okay. So I would give it a value. Think about your time. How long does it take you to get one? And from that, I would extrapolate. Okay, what's your time worth in terms of like gold per hour, and think of a figure that way. Okay, we need Order of Embers over here. Make sure we've got everything on. We've got the contract on. We've got the bonus reputation gains there. So let's do this and see how much we get. Ahoy. Order of Embers. We get 1,800. That's a nice good chunk into our line. You can almost see it now in the just below the chat window there, that's just come in there. That's quite good. Okay, that was quick. That was nice and easy. So hopefully I just got enough time to do a arena PvP or 2. So let's queue up for one of those. Let's have a look. Player versus player. Quick match. We've done that. Arena skirmish. Let's see if we can join one of those. Wait time's not too long, hopefully, fingers crossed. If that doesn't work, we'll join in a random battleground, see if we can get one of those as well. Queue up for that as well, actually. We'll just go for the first one that comes up out of those two. So whilst I'm here, I could probably look at doing some more of the quests that are over here. Through the Old Roads is there. We need to do this one, so maybe we need to head on over that way. Carry on with the quest whilst we wait. Let's head on down, because this is all going to be good reputation for me anyway, finishing the quest lines. You always good rep with those. And seeing as we have the Dark Moon ride, that's going to help even more. What's the fishing pool there? Great Sea Catfish. And Great Sea Catfish. Right, where is this fellow? There's another quest over there. Tala Farm. Might as well pick up the quests.
State your business.
Farmer's Fate. Lost in the Woods.
Steady on ahead.
Let's carry on. Where's my objectives? Need those up. We also need to find... Okay, let's do this whilst we're here. Let's do the side quest. This looks like a fairly dangerous area. So let's just start with those. Ah, there we go. Let's join the battle. Ah, it's a battleground. Let's see if we can help out with this. Wish me luck, Oreo. Let's just get everyone buffed up. Wait for everyone to come in. Let's move this further over this side. Minimize this so we've got some real estate so we can see what's going on. That's everyone in. I appear to be the only healer here, so this is going to be interesting. could probably do with just checking on things whilst I'm here. So
Have anything ancient to trade?
auctions are all
Needs to
fine.
be at least 2 centuries old.
They're all going to be fine. Oh wow, Surox, thank you very much. Back after a long time. Good to see you. Thank you very much for stopping by, and thank you very much for the continued support. Really, really appreciate it. Let's see some chef's hats for Surox. Hold on, where are we? There we are. Just about to do a Battleground, so my attention may be off slightly, but thank you very much for your support. Brizine, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. So what have you been up to, Surox? Have you been playing World of Warcraft? Saw my vid of last Sunday. Ah, excellent. Glad you found it. I'm assuming that was on YouTube. Stacking Embroid. Red Dead 2 and Black Ops 2. Right, here we go. Let's run through. Apologies if I miss anything at the moment. Oh, we're not actually mounted. That's a bit of an error. There we go. Right, let's join in. Let's try and help people out. Yes, that was right. The embroidered deep sea satin. Alright, let's just see what we can do. I'm going to just stay around the side here. Give you a shield and you a shield. So you're alright. You're in need of a shield. If I can get you going. Oh, rooted for myself. That's not going to work. Feared, that's not going to help. Oh, everyone's come in now. So let's get this going. Let's get something down here. Psychic Scream's not going to be any good at the moment, so we'll just do that. Do some shields. Get some dots going. Oh, everyone else is gone here, actually. What am I doing standing here in the middle? Let's get a stun. That's going. Let's get myself out the way. Let's get some shields going. Myself back in the game. Penance. And a shield and a shield if I can. Looks like I'm on my own here. Oh, let's see if I can help you out. There goes the totems. Let's go through that and that and that. There we go. Everyone's doing alright. Get the shields up. Get all the bonus points for everyone. Everyone stay together. And we should be in a good position. There we go. Here comes everyone. Try and keep you alive. Now, what's it? Alt and middle mouse button. There it is. That. Move out of the way a little bit here. I don't want to stick in the middle here. Get some dots on people. Otherwise it's going to cost us a few mounts. Get that dot going. Shadowmand, Shadowmand, Shadowmand. You're taking a lot of damage, so if I can keep you alive, this is a good thing. Alright, let's get some shields up. Let's just keep moving as well. Don't forget that. Oh god, that was a lot of damage. Couldn't save you, unfortunately. Could have pain suppressioned you, actually. Let's try that a bit harder. There we go. Not enough mana. Interesting. I've actually run out of mana. Maybe it's all my spamming of Shadow Mend. Hey Kuturus, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Ah, right one too. How are you? A login queue. Wow, for the game. Haven't had that in a while. Interesting. Could this be people coming back for PvP? Or 8.1? I wonder. Right, everyone's doing okay at the moment. Right, someone's around the edge there. Oh, the login server was down earlier. Okay, that'll explain things. Alright, we're all doing okay. Oh, here comes a rogue. Get you healed. And there we go. 40 conquests. I've got the power and a steel strongbox. Azeroth power's available. Wow, fantastic. There we go. Get Ultimate Radiance and use it for the hardening, hard healing rest through Atonement. Okay, that's one to look out for. I'm not sure which one I have got PvP talent wise. I'll have a look at that in a moment. Although once I come back, I'm going to have some combat to go into. 2 minutes on the queue before it let you in. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, spamming Shadow Mend will do that. Yes, it will do. Oh, there we go. There we go. Let's stop that. Stop that. It's not the most efficient of healing methods. Atonement is much easier. Get my dots on everyone if I can, and then Atonement healing is much better for myself. Right, that's done. That's done. Quest discovered. Okay. Let's carry on through that. We're kind of just doing this off the cuff at the moment. Let's have... I think we're still in the queue for an arena skirmish. Let's just let that run through for the moment. Oh, got a spore here as well. There we are, do that. Haven't quite got enough of that yet, so I'll run that through. Maybe shield myself up a little bit. These interesting creatures, what are they? Oh right, they've got little spears. That's quite cool. They have quite interesting sound effects as well. We need to do with that Azeroth power once we get it. But for now, we'll just do this. Right, okay, so moving further in. We're just waiting for this skirmish to come through. Might take a little while, actually. Not sure whether that's going to be the best use. Or we might as well move further out at the moment and decide what we're going to do, because we're coming up to midnight at the moment as we are here. There we are, a couple of relics though, that's that started at least. And let's move off somewhere a little bit safer for the moment. And then just check out this Azeroth power. So that's on my hood. Okay, what have we got here? That. We've already done those, so just that, is it? Okay, that's nice. What are we at? 344. There's you, Sensors. How are you? Any tips for the expulsor? I'm having a hard time keeping up with the need. Literally just lots and lots of Tide Spray linen and scrap away is the best way I can think for that one. Cost effective in a couple of ways. Expulsor, shuffling tailoring braces and leather working braces. Yeah, pretty much that's how I would do it. It just takes time, that's the problem. If you've got easy scrap, it's alright to keep going on that one. But yeah, it just takes time more than anything else. So I've got quite a few quest things to do around here. Do I continue with these for the moment? Probably not. Is it effective when trying to sell combatant? Yes, I would say so. I mean, I've made so much money with honourable gear that it's definitely worth it. You're right there, Aureus. Upside down cat. Okay, so looks like not much is going on the arena side of things, so let's exit out of that one. I think I will probably finish up here. Shall we head to Borealis just to be in a good place for tomorrow morning? I think so. Let's do that. Right, okay. Am I doing dungeons to gear up or only reputation? I've done one dungeon since BFA came out. That's all I've done so far. The one up the top here, Stormsong Valley, Shrine of the Storm, is the only dungeon. I've done it once. That's all I've done. It would be quite nice to do some more. At the moment, I'm getting some gear through doing PvP and the odd world quest, things like the war fronts and things like that. But the main things I'm focusing on at the moment is getting my reputation for the aforementioned enchanting, and also getting the marks of honor, which we've now got another one, I think. We've got a champion strongbox as well. Potion of Defiance, okay. And, ooh, a Dread Aspirant's Medallion. What's that? A 330 trinket. I've already got my Dark Moon decks, so they're okay. I'll disenchant that one. What else did we get? We've got, Blood Bow hand wraps, Titan forged. We currently have the 377th Legionnaires hand wraps, so we're going to disenchant those as well. That leaves all of that, and a fair amount of junk actually. Let's clear all this lot up before we finish off. Let's sell all of these. That's the thing about questing, is you do end up picking up a lot of junk. There we go. That's those done. I'll keep all of that for the moment. Don't want to fill my bags up too much, but we'll do for now. There we go. Right. Nice to catch me live. I've only seen my tutorials and VODs on YouTube. Keep on keeping on. Oh, thank you, Unique Flows Snake. Very kind of you. I am literally just finishing up now, so I was glad you was able to stop by. But yes, we are pretty much done for the night. It's already late here, and I've got to get up in 5 hours, so definitely need some sleep. I want to say a big thank you to everyone who's hung out in chat tonight and kept me company, along with Orion, who's completely enjoying his rug at the moment. Shall we see if there's anyone we can throw a host on over to? There haven't been many people around at the moment. Now I'll tell you what, as a way, I've learned a lot about PvP from watching Hydra Mist, who's a disciplined priest who's currently streaming at the moment, and I think I'll throw a host over to him as a way of saying thank you to his YouTube guides that have given me some insight as to how to play a PvP Discipline Priest better. So I think I'm going to throw a host over to him. Let me just click on his channel first. Obviously it's a very much PvP centered channel, so he spends all his time doing, you know, the high-end PvP side of things. It's not gold making, but fair warning, it's not necessarily as family friendly as my stream, but he's not even here at the moment. I think he's gone off somewhere. But I learnt a lot through just seeing all his the way he PvP'd. So I'm going to throw a host on over. He's also got kitten cam, so Orio's just walked off, so if in doubt there's always that. So let's type this one up. Hydra Mist. Is that right? There we go. Okay, so once again, thank you everyone. My next stream will be on Wednesday, tiredness permitting. Hydra Mist isn't actually in at the moment, so I don't think the cats are around, but hang around, say hello if you are so inclined. Until next time, happy gold making, and I'll see you very soon.